The one thing I've changed with our defense is, I'm not a big pinching, I've never liked defensive pinch, where defensemen come down on the boards and they make a big hit and they're trying to keep the puck alive. They're going north, the other guy's going the other way. And if you miss a guy, you miss a puck, your defenseman's going one way and the other team's going the other way. So I'm not a big pinching guy. But I like the gap and strike, I like the surfing, where a defenseman skates forward with the player. Forward with the player. And I'm going to show you a few examples. So if you want to play this way, you better do a lot of drills to get your defenseman comfortable skating forward on angle. Essentially, they're skating forward towards our own net, but they're skating on angle and taking away ice. So I'm going to show you what I mean. Some teams call it surfing. We call it gap and strike. And I'll show you some gap and strike situations here. Okay, so we're in the zone. We're the red guys here in the zone. This is one of our defensemen that shrunk the zone. He's backing out. This is our other defenseman. So we're right on top of their wingers. Those wingers get the puck. They have no chance. They can flip it, and that's where I think more flips came into the game over the last year, because so many teams are gapping up on the forwards, so you got to flip it out and create a foot race. But our defense, when I watch video, I want our defense like moving up and close to these guys. Up and close to these guys. Then what we do is that the puck comes up this side of the ice, we give this defenseman a green light to come across and take him out. I'll show you what I mean here. So watch. Okay, so we're watching 21 here and 44. These are the guys on the blue line here. So 21 now senses that this guy here, one of the best players in the league, Dewar, it might get the puck. So he tightens up on him. When he gets it, strikes right there. Okay? This defenseman, what should he do? Fold to the middle. So when we use this and you're coming across, the other guy's got to fold to the middle. So, and I'm going to show you at the end what happens in the worst case scenario, because a lot of you are thinking, holy shit, I don't think I want to play like this. They fired across, they get a 2-on-1 to my other defenseman, and it's from the blue line. I'll show you what'll happen. So you have to practice this, and you have to get your D comfortable with it. I tell you, we have the puck 200 feet from our net. I don't want to go back and defend. I want to keep that puck alive if we can in the zone. So this is, picture in your mind, this is what we call gap and strike. Okay? So I'm going to show you some examples. Okay, here's a neutral zone one. This player, Henry Yokohara, played in Chicago this year as a 19-year-old first-round pick of Chicago. So he sees a Spokane player going that way. So now he strikes across, and the other guy folds. So you see a couple things happening here. Okay? One is he's skating forward, but he's not skating at him to make a hit. He's skating with him. He will eventually maybe make a hit on the boards, but he's skating with the guy on angle. This defenseman, what's he doing? Folding to the middle, directing traffic with his hand, and we better have good back check to help out. But if we're going to play like this, our back checkers have to be good to give our defense confidence to be able to play like this. So we want to get right up. Great stick. He gets a stick in the passing lane. Okay, I'll show you a couple other examples. Okay, same defenseman. So this player gets a puck. He skates forward on angle. On angle. Watch what he does with his stick, though. I'll give you a few more examples. You might like it, you might not like it. But you're going to see it a lot more in the game. So we're in the white again. Okay? So we're in. Now you're going to see 21 come across, and the guy makes the play. So he makes the play. So this is the worst case scenario. You're going to say, well, a good player, if they know you do that, they may make this play. Okay, they might. Okay? So this guy comes across, and they've got a really good player here who makes a play inside. So what happens? We're still in a pretty good spot. We're in a pretty good spot. This defenseman skating with speed. This defenseman now strikes across. I would like him to continue skating forward. I don't like that he turns and goes backwards. But I always tell our Ds, listen, you bail out and go backwards anytime you feel uncomfortable. I'm fine with that. but I'd like you to keep that gap as tight as you can. I'd like you to skate with him. I'd like you to try and gap and strike and take him out there. But Ludwig turns around and goes backwards. I would have liked him to continue. I think he's in a pretty good spot. Just slow down a step, have a good stick, and keep this guy the outside and give him nothing there. But that's a pretty good job. That's the worst case scenario. That's the worst case scenario. So what are the points that I want our guys to remember? And that's what you're going to ask your players when you get into November next year. Okay, describe our forechecking system. They go up to the board, they show the nice 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 3, whatever you do in the offensive zone, the neutral zone, whatever your forecheck happens to be. But what are the key things that the coaches are telling you to do in that system? What are the key things? And if they can remember those, then you've done a good job. You've done a really good job. If they can't remember them,